Hey, I'm Hailey.
And I'm Jessi.
And you're listening to
Personality Hire, the podcast where happy Thanksgiving, baby. Happy Thanksgiving. We hope you're having a great one and that we are sending you a little love today. Just a little something fun and silly. I hope you're hiding in a closet away from all your family and you're listening to us in my head. And the other thing I wanted to quickly mention was I would like to state for the record that different shapes of Reese's cups they all taste different.
Absolutely.
And the other thing I want to mention is why do we not have turkey Reese's? Like, what are you talking about? You can make an egg for Easter.
They make footballs.
You can make holiday lights.
Pumpkins.
You can make a pumpkin.
You know what? Maybe the gourd was supposed to be the Thanksgiving, like the pumpkin, but it's giving jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, not gourd pumpkin. So I think we need
a turkey.
A turkey, yes.
I need a cornucopia. I need something that is more Thanksgiving. I will say, though, that the Santa tastes different than the...
I've never had the Santa. I've only had the Christmas tree.
It's like a half pound. And it's
what?
Yeah.
Why am I just not hearing
There's
about
also
this?
a Reese's sugar cookie cup this holiday season where there's bits of sugar cookie inside of a big Reese's cup. No. And I want that. Don't you?
I more than want it.
I just want
I more than want that.
I want it.
Wow.
Are you looking for it right now?
I'm experiencing things.
I did not. I shouldn't have even brought that up because I wish I could pull one out of my bag. Maybe I will. You never know. But I would like to say that candy during this holiday season, let's bolo for different shapes and let's try them and taste test because they all taste different.
They do.
The ratio of moisture to peanut butter is different. The ratio of chocolate to peanut butter is different. And I just think that that's something that I wanted to make sure we all knew. Yeah. So, don't just think one Reese's is going to taste like the other.
And it's never going to.
Yeah.
And also it's elite to put them in the freezer. It really is. Actually, you know what? I haven't put one of those big shaped ones like a
tree or something.
A tree. I haven't put those in the freezer in a long time, so I don't want to say that. But I know the littler ones, if you put them in the freezer,
that's because they got less chocolate, so the chocolate gets snappy.
Oh, it's so yummy.
Oh, hey. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm good. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching us on YouTube, which you should be, you're not having deja vu. We are wearing the same things.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes you have to record multiple episodes in one day because
you're professional. Okay?
You're a professional.
Get off our backs. Also, it's Thanksgiving, so
it is Thanksgiving, and I want to know what you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for the number one thing I'm always thankful for are the people that I have in my life. I cannot believe it when I really do a good thinking about the people that are really near and dear to my heart. I can't believe I am so lucky to have these people in my life. I'm gonna cry.
I want to know though, what are you newly thankful for in 2025? Like, I know you have the world's greatest people in your life, but I want to know for this year specifically, what is your 2025 thankful thing that you've done this year or that you've experienced or that you've been given or whatever. And you're like, for this time in my life right now, I'm thankful for this.
Okay.
Do you need a minute? I just put her on the spot.
There's two things that came up. Really there's two. There's two things that came up in my mind when you said this year specifically. I also think because this week I've been working a lot in the sense of like trying to wrap up the year with entertainment industry stuff, and it's been, getting busy. So I think my mind's there a little bit, but I'm really thankful to be still so passionate about what I'm doing, even though the industry is in a really tough place right now. And I feel very lucky because when I do a lot of research and I listen to a lot of podcasts about the industry and I hear the depths of what's happening, and it feels like it's getting better, to be honest, but I'm again romanticizing everything. So maybe that's not the full truth, but it feels like that to me. But I also think it feels like that to me because I am very thankful for the way my career has continued to even inch this year, inch forward and not stay stagnant. And that is partially for the other thing I'm thankful for. For last year, I feel like I was healing my heart and my brain a lot. And this year, I'm like now living in that and able to see people in a way that I've never been able to look at people. And that's, or not consistently, but look at someone like with true empathy. And it's helped me to have more grace with people and also with myself. Also understand how I'm still so young and I have so much life to live. And it's really hard not to compare yourself. I think I see a lot of my friends get promotions at their salary jobs, or even they're stay-at-home moms, which I think is a huge success, or they're having their second kid, their third kid. People are getting married still. And I feel like because of the life I've chosen and just the way my life is, my plan, my life journey, which is different than others, it in the past has really, really bugged me that I have not progressed in a traditional sense the way I watch everybody else do. And that I feel like sometimes I'll hear people talk and they're like, yeah, like when we were blank, we used to worry about this. And I was like, oops, that's something I'm still worrying about because I'm not in the financial state that you are. And I've in the past really let that bug me. And it's not that it still doesn't. And I'm still like learning to understand that my life's different than other people's lives. And I just have to lean in. However, this year I've been quicker to make that switch back to the non-comparison, to say, well, that doesn't even make sense. It's not productive to compare my life to my sorority sister who got a job right out of college, worked her butt off, now is a stay-at-home mom, has 2 kids, living this. Also, I haven't talked to her in years. I really don't know what's going on in her life. Everything's fake online. It's just it's a highlight reel, and we all know that. But switching my brain back, and I feel like this year is the year that my brain was able to do that, which is in turn to help me see that my career is inching forward, even in the bad state that it is. But I guess it's just confidence. Maybe that's the whole thing is that I'm saying is those are the 2 things that popped up in my mind. But I think what those 2 things are is one thing, which is confidence and faith.
You're thankful for your new perspective on confidence,
the growth
in your life.
Yeah. And I think I needed the 2 years before that for this year for my brain to get to that place.
Definitely. Yes. Knowing your trajectory, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I also think too, you've had more opportunity to exercise what you've learned in the past 2 years in a confident way this year. Like you've had more opportunity to say, I learned from these past few years how to deal with X, Y, and Z this year. And I'm confident in the way I can deal with it. And I'm confident in the outcome.
Yes.
And that you've been able to benefit from that spiritually, mentally, physically, all the things.
Yeah. And I feel like it's helped me to be a better friend as well, because I'm able to get to an understanding with my friends on their level, or,
meet them where they're at.
Yeah, meet them where they're at. And I think it's helped in so many ways. And so I think that's what I'm mostly thankful for. If I think of 2025, also saying a year is hard, maybe just for me, but saying 2025 was really hard.
Oh, saying it verbally. Yeah. I thought you were going to say
2025.
Oh.
That's like how I naturally want to say it. 2025, not 2025. But that's why I paused. What about you? What are you thankful for specifically this year?
This year, I am thankful for my decision to follow through on being what I would say is selfish, or what I used to think in my mind was being selfish, because I thought that I didn't have the space or the time or the bandwidth to prioritize my mental health and subsequently my physical health in a more real way, because I have never been able to, or have never let myself prioritize my mental health in any way the way that I have in 2025. I mean, I have fully leaned into diving deeply into the most fucked up parts of my brain and pulling out the things that I need to talk about or the things that I need to let go. And then I also have always prioritized my physical health by way of exercise, but I've never done it in a way where I was not seeking necessarily the physical rewards of it, where I'm like, I am working out to look X way. This year I leaned into, I am working out to not punish myself, but to strengthen myself and extend my life and show my daughter that being good to your physical body will have many, many benefits. I've started prioritizing my physical movement in a different, more healthy way, I think, for me anyway. And that has been something I'm so thankful for this year. I've been so thankful for the way that I've reprioritized my physical health journey this year. In fact, that I have decided that I'm going to pursue in 2026, starting in January, my Pilates reformer and mat certification. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go back into that part of my life that meant something so important to me. I loved being a fitness instructor. Hailey and I reference it all of the time when the time in our life that we were doing that. And it was so meaningful to me for so many reasons. I cannot even begin to, I can and will, and we should dedicate a whole episode on what fitness truly means to us outside of just the anecdotal things we've talked about how fun it was. Fitness is so meaningful to me from every angle of my life, from when I was a 5-year-old until now at almost 40 years old. And I'm going to jump back into that in 2026. So what I hope is that I can say in 2025, I'm thankful that I prioritized myself in these capacities. And then in 2026, I hope I can say, I am thankful that I tuned back into a part of me that I did have to, I had to personally let go of the fitness teaching for a couple different reasons. Number one being that it's hard to start over doing something when you have a small kid. My kid is in a great area now where I can like hop back into it. The other thing I'm thankful for is my kid's teacher this year. I'm so grateful for my kid's specific teacher this year. My kid is crushing kindergarten. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to brag, but she's crushing it. And I'm so grateful that she has a teacher this year that sees something in her that I see in her. That's all you can pray for. That's all you can wish for. She said something to me so powerful in one of our conferences that I never thought that a teacher would see my kid the way that I see my kid. Her teacher said something so powerful to me in one of our conferences that it let me know that she sees some of the things that I see. And it is so, you cannot ask for anything more as a parent. So I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, and that's huge. I'm not going to name her, but trust me, she knows that I love her. And I am trying to be the world's best damn room mom. I'm also grateful to be the room mom in 2025 because I get to hang out with a lot of cool other moms, and I like being at school because I like seeing all the cute kids, and I don't want to have to, I don't know. Anyway, I'm grateful for this. Awesome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else specifically for this year. And
I'm sure there's a million other things that we could.
Oh, well, let's just keep bing bonging. Yeah. What else you got? I'm also grateful this year that I edited down my closet as much as I did.
Yeah, I need to do that so bad. I think this year I'm also, again, it goes back to kind of what I was saying before, but I think I'm learning that the tough stuff that I've gone through and that I continue to go through has given me a perspective that allows me to be, one, insanely grounded and understanding, but also that it makes me grateful when I do move forward from whatever that hard thing is, because it did teach me something valuable. And I think that comes with maturity and perspective, but growing and realizing that, all of the weird things that have happened, that it's actually really great in several ways. Doesn't mean it's meant, the best thing that's ever happened, but at least it serves a purpose, which is good. So I feel like I'm able to see purpose in things. I'm trying to think what else. I am thankful that I'm really thankful that I went to visit Callum and Karina in LA, and it shook my butt into gear. Right before I went to Callum and Karina, I guess it was like a month before though. But I was on a set, and this thing, I don't know when it's coming out, but I did ADR for it last week. And ADR is, I think we've talked about it, but you basically just like there's something wrong with the mic maybe, and you're just saying your lines again, and you get to see the footage. And I'm looking at this girl, which mind you, makeup was a little off. I don't look like myself. If you see it, you'll know what I'm saying. I don't look like myself. But not just that. I voice noted you like immediately after. And I was like, I look, and I don't think to someone who doesn't know me or doesn't speak to me every day that you would see that big of a difference. But I see the difference in the way I look. And I think it's not just a physical thing. It's like the way I'm choosing to carry myself, because it has been a choice to say, I'm going to romanticize this thing and I'm going to find the good in everything. It doesn't mean that everything's good, but I'm going to try to find the good in this situation. I think that has truly changed my life. And I was looking at the footage and, saying the lines, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I see such a difference. I'm so thankful that even though I didn't have a ton of money to be doing it, because that's the trade-off when you want to be a creative sometimes. So I booked the ticket. I go to LA. I spend all of my money bebopping around, and I don't regret a moment of it. In fact, sign me up. I'm going back, because, it just changed my life, because I was shown that perspective of your life doesn't have to be super glamorous. You don't have to have it all together to romanticize your life, and I think it's not about being grateful. It's about kind of what we were talking about in the last episode of your mind. Like, it's your mind and being able to realize, oh, I feel the difference. I feel the difference in my mind when even though things aren't all good, that I try to find a good. And I think trying, again, signing up and putting money towards going to Pilates classes, really expensive, changed my life. Yeah. I think. Even I was talking to Jessi, and I was like, who knows? I could find myself pursuing fitness again. I don't know. But I might. I loved fitness. I loved bonding with people over something that is so important. And also it's a performance thing, I love all aspects of it. I love being with women. For the most part, I was training women. I did have male clients, but for the most part, it was women. Mm-hmm. And I love that, going back to community in the village, all of that. So thankful. And I'm thankful for the way I view myself post LA. Again, I think when you're with friends, and Callum and Karina are so important to me, will always own such a big chunk of my heart, just who they are. I love them so much, and being around them and hearing the way they talk to me and how they view me, it's like being around Jessi. You don't always get that with friendships, because people don't always talk that way, and that's not how everybody shows their love. But when someone speaks to you in a way that you're like, oh my gosh, you see me that way, and I respect you, and I know you don't lie because I see how you talk about other things and other situations, and you're very honest, and I get that from you, our friendship. But hearing someone and believing them because you trust them, even having the brain space to romanticize what my friends think of me, Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah, I think you had definitely the trip was, I think, a pivotal moment in terms of you recognizing that you can have what you want right now.
Yeah. It's just,
It might not be the way you thought it was going to look, but you can have what you want right now. And it might, and it will, not might, it will look different every year to come.
Yeah.
But you can have what you want right in this moment if you look at it the way you want to look at it, or you see the good in it, like you're saying that you want to see in it. And that is a huge, like that is a gift that you've given yourself this year for sure. That you've given your brain health.
No, truly. I feel like a different person. And it's also realizing that it's not everything has to be great for you to see good. Mm-hmm. And I think that was something I would get into a spiral of like, well, this thing is weighing on me, because trust me, things are weighing on me right now. But only thinking about that instead of being like, well, things will always be weighing on me because I'm a human and I live a complex, beautiful life. So I'm going to have all of these different aspects. And because I'm so blessed to have all these different aspects of my life, that means they're not all going to be so easy all the time. It's not the way it is. And once you accept that, I think, it's a beautiful feeling. I also think getting out of the brain space of like, well, it has to go this way, like life in general. And we've talked about this, but my brain going from school where they're like, you do this, you get A+, you succeed, you good. Now, if I work hard, I might not hear about it for years or know about it if the work is hard enough. If I'm going hard enough in the paint, if I'm jobbing my love, it's hard. Jobbing my love and love your job, if I don't know. And so I think giving myself grace that I wouldn't naturally know that I'm going to be okay without getting an A+, giving myself grace for that, because we've been trained for so long to do things a certain way and then you good. But realizing that has helped so much too, and given myself so much grace and given other people so much grace with that. And it's made life more beautiful. Yeah.
I'm grateful that this year I took a chance to leave a career in an industry that I had been in for over 20 years and taking a leap to say, this is not serving me, and it hasn't been serving me for a long time. And I am not going to go back to it because it's my career in public relations. I had left previously and then gone back. And then I left again and then I went back. And then I left again and then I went back. And I finally this year, I'm so grateful that I felt supported enough by my husband, that I felt supported enough from myself and my own ambitions and from my friends to say, I'm going to leave again and I'm really not going to go back. And I've been really grateful this year for that opportunity, because not everyone could have that opportunity to say, I'm going to leave this job. I'm going to focus on my podcast. And I'm also going to take some time to be a true full-time mom, which is, being a mom is so hard, but being a full-time mom where you are truly the sole caregiver in a lot of instances is so hard. But I'm so thankful for the opportunity that I've had this year to like really lean into what the hell do I want to do? Because I have had majority of this year to truly sit with myself and say, what do you want to do? Who do you want to be? And also, who are you right now? Because I don't know that I knew that. I still don't know that fully. I'm learning more and more. But I'm so grateful for that opportunity to be able to do that. And I feel like now, starting into the new year, I have a newfound direction. I also am grateful that I've discovered that I am a multi-passionate person. I have a lot of interests. I have a lot of passion. And I think that sometimes people can make you feel that you need to focus and hone in on one specific thing to be successful at, or one specific thing to make a career. But that's just not me. And I've been fighting that for so many years. That's just not me.
Like I that am traditional thing that we're told this one thing, so we feel mixed up and guilty, or not good enough when we do want to be multi-passionate.
Or just confused, just full on confused. And I've just felt so like I need to pick a lane, pick a niche, pick a lane, whatever it is. And I've been trying to do that for years. And I'm just so over that. And I am not going to do that anymore. I am going to be comfortable in many, many lanes. And to some people, they can look at me and they can think that I do not have a direction or that I'm scattered. I do not care anymore. I know that for me, I need to have eggs in many baskets to feel fulfilled and to feel happy. So I'm going to be whatever I want to be in however many lanes I choose to be them in. And that I'm grateful for having, again, the time to be able to identify that this year. So moving forward, I can let it go and move on and have many, many baskets so I can be a basket case, even though we aren't supposed to say that anymore because we did find out action on this podcast, what that actually means. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Wait, there was something else I wanted to say about, I don't know. Oh, also I'm grateful for the opportunity this year to find out the sad and scary parts of me because I've learned more about them, and the more you learn about the sad and scary parts of you, the better you can be to make them not so sad and scary anymore. And I'm grateful that I've done the work there this year. And I'm also, just to put the chair in, I'm really grateful for my husband. He'll never listen to this, but he and I are we're so busy, and he is such a good provider, and he is such a good partner, and he's such a good dad. And I feel like this year we've gotten into a better groove of being married parents, because you meet somebody, you fall in love with them, you go through so many different iterations of your relationship, and parenthood is like the final fucking frontier of like putting stress on your relationship. And it has taken some time, I think, for us to get into a groove. And I feel like this year I'm so thankful that I feel like he and I are starting to really get into a groove of like finding our relationship again outside of just being mom and dad. And I think that it has probably to do with like Scooby-Doo's age.
Yeah.
But,
definitely.
Yeah.
But also you being open to and realizing that there are many different sides to you also allows you to see other sides to other people. And I think it's really important what you're saying. And I'm learning, when God willing, one day I become a mom or a wife, hopefully both, not in that order, preference, it's personal. But
I'll take it either way for the record.
Can you hear my ADHD live action? Live action. That's a new live tweet.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think that it's really important for women to be able to, and I hope that when I get to that stage, I can give myself the grace and I can remember this conversation because, well, it's recorded, but because you taking care of yourself and realizing that there are multiple sides of yourself gives you the grace to be able to say, I'm not like drowning. I just have a lot of different baskets, and it gives you, I don't know. In my mind, it gives me more space to be like, oh, well, I'm not killing it as a friend right now, but I'm killing it as a mom. And, you know, you'd use a little bit more attention here in the sister, whatever your buckets are, because there are so many.
Everybody
creative, someone who's taking care of themselves. Like there's so many sides of ourselves that I think it's really cool that you're seeing that. And I hope that I can remember that when I have as much personally on my plate, you know, being a mom, being a wife, that's a lot of work.
You will. I think that you've done more mental legwork for yourself than I have ever dreamed to have done before I had a giblet. So you're probably going to excel in being a wife and a mother.
We'll see.
You'll probably...
I think I will. I think I'll be at least, I don't know about wife, but I will be, I mean, like, I'll be there. They'll just be lucky. Justin will be lucky if he can, you know,
just
marry me.
I will say, I don't think you're just being you is enough to be a wife.
Yeah.
You don't have to like,
Yeah,
you know, you don't have to like do anything.
I'm not gonna make sourdough.
No,
I kind of want to.
She might ballerina farms it.
Yeah, I might put a bun in my hair and say I'm a bunhead now, and I got a bun in the oven, most literally and figuratively, because I am on my sourdough journey. I'm kidding.
I think all you need to be a good wife is an air fryer. That's just my hot take. My hot take is if you want to be a quote unquote good wife, if you even want to be a trad wife, just get an air fryer. You can trick everyone. Just get it in the air fryer and get it done.
Get her done.
Just put it in there.
I'm also thankful for this year. I am thankful for Justin. He does listen. So hey, J Dog. Oh, I said his name. Ew. It's J Dog.
Now you know.
Stop.
Now you know.
Stop. That was a fake name. I mean, it's an easy. Yeah.
They could have thought it was Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Jehoshaphat.
It's Jehoshaphat. It's Jehoshaphat. Anyway, J Dog makes me laugh, and I'm so thankful for that. He be making me laugh all the time.
That's really good.
You want to know what we do on the weekends? Giggle. We just straight giggle.
That's really, really, really important.
It's crazy. I've realized in dating J Dog, I don't know if I've ever enjoyed the company of a man besides my father or my brother or Matt Bacon in my life. Like it has changed. I'm like, oh, I hated those guys. I didn't.
I know what you mean.
Love them very much.
They didn't give you what you needed in the laughter deportment, though. That's for sure.
No, and it changes everything. It changes everything.
It's true.
Laughter is worth more to me than money, I think.
If a partner can make you laugh,
and I'm not calling J-Dog probe.
That's a true gift.
Yes.
It can lift your spirits. It can diffuse situations. It can make arguments like benign. Like, it's just so important.
And to not be mad or annoyed when someone is trying to make you laugh. I do get annoyed sometimes. Like when he is trying to make me laugh because I'm stressed or something. Sometimes I'm like, read the room, especially if he's literally reading for me. That's where my patience is. I have none for him when he's trying to read for me as an audition.
Does he try to like does he really try to like put his whole acting?
No. And you know what's crazy is one time, and it was the night before I shot Murdoch. I had this big audition that I was very excited for. It was like John C. Reilly's production company. It was a comedy movie, and the role would have been perfect for me. And that is my dream. And so I was so stressed out because I had 2 days to do it, but really the only day, because I was on set, was that night, the night before. And I didn't know when my call time was going to be because, spoiler alert, you might not know until 9:30 at night that you have to be there at 5 a.m. Yep, an hour away. Luckily, that was not the case for me, but I was very scared it might be. And I had like 4 scenes, 18 pages that I had to do that night. And J-Dog saved the day for me. That was the only time that I'm like, you're the best possible reader I could have had, because he loves John C. Reilly. He knows all of his stuff. So he understood tone and was able to help me. However, the other night he helped me with an audition, and I had to, in my head, I was like, Hailey, he's helping you. He's helping you out for free. Like I'm telling myself all of these things because I almost karate chopped him in the nostrils, because the way, do you know how to read? Sometimes when people read an audition, they get nervous because they think they need to act, and you're like, really, no, just read it. And then they go so monotone, so then they sound like they've never read a conversation. Have you ever read a child a book? That's how you should be reading audition sides. There's punctuation, there's clear emotion. You don't have to do voices, though, like what you do for kids. You don't have to do voices.
I think that's a really good feedback for someone who's never helped a friend with an audition before, though. Just read it as though you're reading someone a book. Like, you don't have to act it out, but you understand.
But you know the tone.
You're in a conversation. It's like, just act like you're reading as though you're in a conversation. You don't have to be like, and the theater told me to read it, you know.
Yeah, or you don't have to read like this because you're trying not to act so hard and not put any emotion in your voice.
Hop
and now
on
you sound
pop.
like Siri.
Oh, I don't like her. You know who I prefer?
If
I had to
I
party.
hope I didn't wake up your phone by doing that. Do you think I
She's
did?
asleep. Certainly
Okay.
not. I was gonna say, I think that if I were at a party and I had to be in a corner and they were like, you have to either talk to Alexa or Siri,
Yeah.
I would go with Alexa every time. Alexa's got better jokes.
I don't know either of them well. 'Cause
She's more responsive. She's more polite in my opinion, and I would much prefer to talk to her.
I think the S one.
She's not going to wake up for you.
Okay, Siri. I think that she is nosy as heck. I have her turned off on my phone, but for some reason when I have my AirPods in, I don't know how to turn it off. She'll be like, when a text message comes through, and you know what? I do like that. I like that aspect sometimes, that it tells me, you know, that a text message has come through and they're going to start reading it for me. But they're like, would you like to respond? No, never. I'm never going to tell you what to say to this
She's
person.
too matter of fact for me.
And
Like,
then
there's
she's like,
no.
do you want me to? I don't have the number for it. And I'm like, no, I wasn't even asking you that.
There's just
I'm trying to go back to my podcast. Stop talking
there's
to me.
too much information. She's too matter of fact. She's a little too dry for my liking, and I feel sometimes as though she belittles me. And I think
Oh,
that
yes,
sometimes
I've
she acts as though she's
Did
better
you
than
mean?
me.
Yeah, when she goes, did you mean?
Like, you're better than me. Like, I think that she thinks that she's above me, and I don't like the tone, and I do sense a little bit of an attitude.
There is attitude
From her.
and I rebuke them.
My girl Alexa, I feel as though she just wants to be part of my family. I feel as though she really just wants to be welcomed in my common space and listened and tell the government what I'm up to. And I would
Right.
prefer that as opposed to being
talked down to
talked down to or being in a condescending conversation with
yeah.
technology.
because you were like to altercate,
And
you don't want to have to throw hands at your phone.
but I always say thank you to Siri and Alexa.
Oh, of course.
Because again, you know, while
When
I'm
they come
using
alive,
it, I just want them to
when
know
they come and take over the earth,
there is basic respect
I want to
there.
at least have a fighting chance.
That's right. And I just also want the government to know that if they want to show up, I'm not rude. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not rude.
Well,
And I'm also not up to no good.
yeah. I was like, you can
But
be rude.
But I just want someone to, that was just, I don't know. I'm just going to
Yeah.
go Alexa, you know?
Yeah. I don't know Alexa well. She doesn't live here, but I can tell you I don't mess with Siri. I don't mess with her. But exactly. You don't want to read an audition. You don't want your reader being Siri. You want more Alexa vibes, but neither. I just want you to read what's on the page.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it out loud.
Also, sometimes it seems like Siri has written the script that I am auditioning with. So that can be tough for someone who's not like, they're not used to that. I'm used to reading bad scripts and great ones, but sometimes I have to find the reality in the thing, and I have to find the humanity in the AI clearly written script. And he has to laugh because he's dying at what he has to say to me.
Yeah, what's been written.
And I mean, it happens all the time. And I'm like, I'll kill
Just
you.
read it. Be
I'll kill
professional.
you. Just read it because you're gonna make me laugh because I am aware. I'm aware. You are dating me. I'm aware what this says, and I'm too horrified into laughter. But I have to get this in.
That's right.
It's due. I did a full hair and makeup for this. Like, come on. And that's when I do throw bows mentally.
But we are thankful for him.
Incredibly thankful.
In the year of our Lord,
And
2025.
he does make me laugh all that time.
I feel like, I've really covered a lot of what I'm grateful for.
I'm thankful for laughter. Like, I really am. Like, every time I laugh, I'm like, that was awesome. I don't know. I'm just more appreciative of it now. I'm thankful for, I think, you know, the simple pleasures in life. Like I really like when I have like a morning where I can just chill, or I like
Or a cold Reese's cup.
a cold Reese's cup. Incredibly thankful for. I'm really thankful currently for my Christmas decorations.
It's true.
And I'm not done yet. I'm still crafting. And I'm thankful for that. I like building on this. And I don't know. I'm so thankful for my family.
It's just gratitude,
Yeah.
you know? It's just like a lot of gratitude. If we could all just find them more gratitude.
More gratitude. Love your gratitude. Gratitude
Your love. And I've always said that. Gratitude, your love. Thank you.
I cannot stand that. Job your love. Job your love. Don't love your job. Or wait, don't love your job.
Drop your love.
Yeah. What? Did anyone... I need to find the full clip.
Yeah, you gotta post it.
I didn't care. The last episode, I was like, I don't care. And now I'm like...
You care. We
I
all
thought
care.
about it too much. And now I care.
Because it's so...
Because your brain is powerful.
Your brain is powerful and it don't make good sense. So we
doesn't.
are fixated on it.
Also, I love how Gingerbread Man is just...
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know he was here.
He was
I've been
just poking
suffocating him
out.
this whole time. I'm sorry.
He said, do you know who lives on... What is that? Cherry Lane?
Drury Lane.
Drury Lane.
Drury
Oh, I
Lane.
thought it was Cherry Lane. I don't know anything.
I think that my final thought is I am mostly thankful that you and I have had the balls, have had the absolute
Yes.
balls and the
do have
and had the audacity
and
to
the
do
delusion.
this to do this podcast for as long as we've done it.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
don't think we're going to stop anytime soon.
Nor.
So I'm thankful for you.
I'm so thankful for you.
I'm thankful for everyone that listens and has supported us.
The new hairs.
I love all the new hires.
The girls.
Thank you so much.
The boys.
And I'm thankful for this little platform that we've built.
Me too. It's so much fun. I'm very thankful. And also, it's okay if you're not feeling a little bit thankful right now when you're listening. Well, actually, this is the end of the episode. You're thankful a little bit, right?
You have to be just like
little bit thankful?
a little thankful.
That we love you.
That part.
We love you. And also, Roll Tide. Seriously, beat Auburn.
Wow.
This is the Iron Bowl weekend.
Wow.
Roll Tide, beat Auburn. Shall I say it again? Roll Tide, beat Auburn.
Wow. And I'm not affiliated. I'm non-denominational. But
and that's just as bad as not choosing.
That's right. That's right.
Just kidding. If you choose the barn that is on fire and burning, you don't know love.
I want to go to a true college tailgate. I've never done that before. I've never been to a college football game. What's it like? Don't really tell me, but I'm just saying you can take me
Jessi,
to
it's
one.
magical. You don't even have to love sports. You will love it.
Oh,
We're
I'm
going.
sure it's a party. Yeah, I'm sure I'll go.
Now that I know this, we are going.
I've never gone to a college football
SEC.
game.
We'll either go to Georgia or we'll go to. I would love to go to Alabama.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
poop
do.
your pants.
I'll
It's
do
really
anything.
cool.
I've never been.
It's so much fun.
I don't even know what it's like. I mean, I know that it's like a big party.
Oh, it is a big party, but it's so much fun. It's like all the best things about life. I don't know. I love it.
Well, I'm grateful for my future experience at an SEC tailgating.
Roll Tide.
Please rate, review, subscribe. Please share this with a friend. Please know that we are so grateful for you. And if you're in Norway right now watching this, I love you. I don't know if you celebrate anything similar to Thanksgiving, but
hello.
Yeah, hello,
Hello.
But I see you listening every week. I see it, and I respect it, and I love it. I love you, and I mean it. Happy Thanksgiving,
Janine. We love you too. Take us home, sis. Ah.